Oh hey the lads, my name is Lassie, and today I am so incredibly excited and humbled to share the Elgato Wave 1 with you all. I honestly don't even really know where to begin with this video. Elgato has always been super kind to this channel with sponsorships in the past, but when I was asked to test out their new microphone, words can't even describe how excited I was. The product I received and have been using for around 6 months now is a little different to the Wave 1 you lads will get. The mic itself internally isn't that much different, but on the outside I believe a few adjustments have been made. The materials, for example, used on the finished product are metal rather than plastic, so it's even better. All in all, the mic I've been using and the audio quality you're used to is what you'll get out of the Wave 1. That's right, I haven't just been using this new product in my own time. Pretty much every single video I've made for the past 6 months has been possible thanks to this unbelievable little microphone. Now, especially more than ever, I've needed a capable mic since I'm actually AFK and in a different setup, so I'm missing a lot of equipment I would usually use, like a windshield, a mic arm, and even some acoustic foam on the walls. I have a fish tank beside me at all times, I have fans going in the room because it's so stuffy, there's animals walking around with bells on their collars, and typically this isn't the ideal place to record a voiceover. But honestly, the Wave 1 has let me create videos like normal, even with all of this background noise. With all of that said, let's get into what actually makes the Wave 1 stand apart from so many other creator mics out there. To begin with, you should know that Elgato worked with Lewitt to create the Wave microphones, Lewitt being absolute geniuses when it comes to professional audio hardware. The Wave 1 is a tiny little microphone, actually the first thing I noticed as I unboxed it. Super accessible and very easy to travel with. The mic itself uses a condenser capsule which is highly tuned for speech. It's super precise. The internal pop filter and mesh manages to drown out background noises but keep your voice full of detail. There's a headphone output jack at the back. The only dial on the thing acts as a mute and volume button, which is super handy when streaming especially. It's powered by USB-C. What I love though is that while the included stand is super sturdy and quite firm, it can be removed. The mic can then be placed on a mic arm or pretty much anything else using the included screw adapter. That being said, Elgato are also releasing plenty of accessories for the Wave microphones, including a shock mount with a magnetic pop filter. It all snaps together super easily. It's also a very forgiving microphone creators like myself who aren't necessarily pros when it comes to audio hardware. One of the most annoying things that kinda regularly happens to me, especially when recording, is the audio file can sometimes be really distorted because I spoke too loudly or the gain was too high. With the Wave 1, Elgato has introduced some incredible clip guard technology that actually records 2 channels of audio. One is at a lower volume, so if audio peaking occurs, the Wave 1 will dynamically switch to that second channel to counter the distorted audio. It's super handy. Like with most Elgato products, the setup is crazy simple too. You just plug in the microphone, download the drivers, and download the Elgato Wavelink software. And that's what I would like to talk about now. It's what I consider the main selling point of the microphone. Yes, the hardware itself is excellent, the build quality is on point, and the actual audio file outputted, well, it's brilliant. But other microphones out there for a very similar price all sound great too, so why have I stuck with the Wave 1 for 6 months and never looked back? Well, it's the software included, Wavelink. It's so handy when it comes to recording and streaming, and makes some of the most essential streaming equipment kind of redundant. Let's get into it. Wavelink opens to this super clean UI with a very clear layout. Up top, you've got all of your inputs that you can control in the software. Usually this is something restricted to a physical external mixer. You can have up to 8 different channels to play around with and assign different audio streams to whatever you like. By default, you have the mic audio first, then the actual system audio, then whatever music you're listening to, then the internet browser and voice chat at the end. But you can change this up to whatever you like. For streamers, this is extra useful because now you don't need all of these crazy audio streams coming in from your mixer. Just add the wavelink as the master audio to something like OBS Studio, and you can manage all of it from wavelink instead. Much cleaner, but that's not all. As you can see, there are two outputs here at the bottom. The first is called Monitor Mix. That's essentially the audio you as a user hears through your PC's audio output, be it headphones or speakers. Underneath that you have Stream Mix, which is a completely separate audio output that is either captured in recording software or streamed. This is insane and something that I can see being very, very handy for creators and streamers in particular. You can completely customize the different audio inputs and make the perfect setup for you. The best way to explain this is by giving an example. Say I'm streaming Battlefield and speaking to a friend, but I'm also listening to some copyrighted music. I can have the music, the voice chat, the microphone and the game audio being streamed to my headphones in the monitor mix, but have the music muted in the stream mix, so my stream is safe and I can go on listening myself. Same goes for recording with friends. Sometimes I like to play Battlefield with people on Discord, but say a great clip is ruined by somebody talking. Well, before you would have the great clip gameplay, yes, but you'd have this horrible audio overlaid ruining the clip by your friend talking. The Wavelink software removes that issue. When recording now, I can have the different inputs on different streams. So if I get a great clip, now I can simply cut out the voice chat audio, leaving just the gameplay audio. It's proven to be super handy, especially how Wavelink can also be set up with different profiles for different scenarios. You can have your streaming profile or your recording profile, all of which can actually be controlled from your Stream Deck too, if you have one of those. All in all, I have been blown away with the Wave 1. I'm excited to continue experimenting with the Wavelink software to find the best configuration optimized for my own content. And of course, I want to get back to my own gaming setup so I can integrate my Stream Deck as well. I'd like to thank Elgato one last time for including me in this insane testing phase. I'm so humbled to be chosen, and also you lads, of course, for supporting my channel and allowing me to have these incredible opportunities. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, then please do leave it a like or a dislike if you didn't, and comment down below what you think of the Wave 1. I have links to the products down below in the video description. Make sure you give them a look. Subscribe for more content from me, but until the next one, I'll see you lads later.